Hey, that was pretty good. Pretty good cut. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this rogue. Let's see what we can do with this rogue. So, Dance of Knives, Twisting Blades rogue, Rapid Fire rogue, Rain of Arrows rogue even makes the S quote unquote S tier now. Huh. Well, let's take a look at what Twisting Blades rogue takes to build. I think I probably have most of it. HQ, Shroud of False Death. I need the gloves. That I don't have. Armor and resistance pants. I'd have to, again, and I probably would have to farm this stuff up, dude. Especially since they're putting resistance on gear, which I don't usually do. They're looking at damage over time. Okay. I thought damage over time sucked this season. Um, okay, so I have a good neck on my current rogue for this. I have a Ring of Starless Skies with core skills, I think. I know I have a Ring of Starless Skies. I don't know if I have core skills on it. Condemnation, I don't know if I have a 40% roll or a 70% roll. That I'll have to check. And then let's go down and look at what the finished product looks like. Yeah, this is more important. Hey, Modest Take, Casper Baker, how are you guys this morning? Just considering the possibility of dancing knives on my rogue since um, I, I'm kind of done with Dance of Knives, and it got downgraded on the tier list as well. So I'm thinking of converting my rogue to Twisting Blade since that's my favorite way to play anyway, and it's just got buffed. So what's weird about Twisting Blade Rogue is it was great. It was great, and season 1, 2, even 3, and then they nerfed it, and it's never recovered. And ever since they nerfed it, they've been buffing it season after season, patch after patch, and it never makes it back to prominence. And hey, what's up, Chad? Good morning. So, when I see Twisting Blades Rogue back on the list, yeah, it's Friday. I'm on a little early. I was watching last night's hockey game and I got kind of frustrated with it, so I decided to come and stream instead. And um, I also wanted to play the game because I've been trying to figure out what to do with my rogue. I don't love Dance and Knives. I've already really hit the ceiling with it. And since I love to play Twisting Blades anyway, and it's now back on the tier list and it's actually quote unquote S tier build. They've been buffing and buffing this build ever since they nerfed it, so I wanted to try it out. And I'm just taking a look right now to see what gear is going to be necessary for it, so I can decide if I need to farm with my rogue or like how I'm going to do this. How am I going to do this? So I need a dagger with damage over time. I need a crossbow with damage over time. Those are the first two orders of business here. So if I look at what I've got, I'm really right now built around critical strike damage. I have the condemnation, damage attack speed, fire resistance, critical strike chance, lucky hit chance. Okay, so I could probably re-roll this ring for what I need it for. And then the other would be a Ring of Starless Skies. Condemnation here. I need another dagger. And let's take a look at what I have in the bags, because I think I have some crap that I've been saving. I can roll damage over time onto that as a dagger. I have swords, but I don't have any dagger. And I have not been paying attention. Yeah, so I'm going to need to farm some gear for this if I'm going to do it. I'm going to need to farm some gear. And let's see, boots. I'd have to adjust this because dexterity, movement speed, and whatever I want. So that's fine. Actually, those boots are fine. I just have to re-roll. Pants, armor, total armor. They go dex, max life, poison resistance. I don't know where they're getting armor from on this build. Really. And I have to wonder if they're not putting armor on the gear, do they play the build at full armor or no? Nathan Rodriguez, good morning. How are you, man? Happy Friday. It's a great day to be alive. Great Friday. And then the next thing becomes the aspects, but gear-wise, I'm not there yet. Thanks, man. We're just looking at converting my Dance of Knives rogue into a Twisting Blades rogue and trying to figure out what it would take for me to get that done. And I can tell I need a weapon already for sure. You know, I could re-roll this, but you need a crossbow, but I could re-roll the damage on this to damage over time and have a pretty decent weapon to start with. So that's not bad. Dex, attack speed, lucky hit chance. Dex, attack speed, critical strike chance, attack speed, twisting blades. I'd have to roll twisting blades onto this instead of lucky hit chance, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is an even better ring, right? Attack speed, lucky hit chance, that's what I want. Attack speed, lucky hit chance, critical strike chance. So this ring, actually, I could re-roll. I have a little budding set here. This piece, and this piece can get me started. Dex max life, lucky hit chance. No. Attack speed, critical strike chance. That's what I want. That's another piece. So I would re-roll the dexterity on these two ranks of twisting blades. And now I've got most of a set for twisting blades, actually. Let me see. My current neck works. I would just have to roll instead of unstable elixirs, I would have to roll alchemical advantage. And do they roll total armor onto the neck? Yes, they do. And damage per dark shroud shadow. This already works the way it is. I just have to re-roll for alchemical advantage. You were playing a flurry rogue last season, but they took away the tempering for the size of the flurry. Not only did they do that, you stopped playing after that, right? That sucks, Nathan. Well, they did a lot of other neat things for Rogue, but Rogue is a little bit understated this season compared to the other characters, although with the recent patch that just came out, a couple of builds are more viable for S tier, one of them being Twisting Blades. You're playing Crushing Hand Jaguar right now, very cool. You're not playing the Flavor of the Month Quill Volley like everybody else, that's awesome. This is a great Spiritborn, multiple ways to play great Spiritborn. About how Blizzard wants to only release content to people that buy new content. Oh, the link about the paywall you were talking about, how Blizzard wants to release content. What? What's that, honey? Welcome to capitalism. Mrs. Benuto said, "Welcome to capitalism." Mana Fat the Pavongs. Mana Fat the Pavongs. What's up, man? Good morning. I like your name. I'll call you Mana. Um, so right now we're just rebuilding here. Quill Volley's too much of the same. I do like Rogue though. Barrage is good too. Hey, Northeast Princess. I'm currently set up as Dance and Knives here, but I'm about to convert to Twisting Blades because it's my favorite Rogue build. And I actually leveled this Rogue with Twisting Blades this season before I switched it to Dance and Knives. And so every season when I start my Rogue, I always level it with Twisting Blades. And now that Twisting Blades actually a viable build, I want to switch over to Twisting Blades. So I'm building a little set. Hey, thank you for the follow, Nathan Rodriguez. Let's get the follow guitar and play the follow song. Thank you for the new follow. Appreciate that, man. Flush your build and start anew. Well, when it comes to my Paragon board, yes, I'm going to flush my build and start anew. Hey, good morning, Joey. Hey, Nick Carbino. How are you guys doing? Just getting ready to convert my Rogue into a Twisting Blades Rogue and all that that entails. What I didn't realize is that I'm going to need my Harlequin crest from my other character, and I should have probably kept my Ring of Starless Skies that had core skills GA on it, but I sacrificed it to the gods. Uh, you need to switch to Nick 2's build, but I'm lazy. Well, this is why I love streaming, dude, because this is not the most fun stuff to do, right? To sit here and rework your character, but I have a community of people to hang out with me while I do it and watch the results, and it's really cool to do with you guys. So thank you for being here with me while I'm going through this painstaking process. So whenever I make a new character, the first thing I do is temper my stuff, and then I enchant it afterwards because I want to make sure that I get the tempers I want. It's less important now that they fix tempering somewhat, but I still do it that way anyway because I don't want to waste money on enchanting on a piece of gear. No, not for this build. It's going to use Condemnation and damage over time offhand dagger. But I appreciate the offer, Modest. I think I actually have it. Umber Crux or two here if I needed one. Yeah, I have a couple that if I needed one, I could I could do for myself. What I do need for this build is Condemnation, and I have a couple of them sitting here. Not sure. Let me see. Which one do I want to use? Basic attack speed. If I have one with basic attack speed, but I don't. I only have damage per combo point and chance to make enemies vulnerable, which is probably the one I'll select. I'll probably go with that one. Yeah. I seen a good barrage build for Rogue. If you have a Condemnation where the GA is on basic attack speed, I would love to trade you Modest. That would be ideal for this build. And I'll probably farm Varshan and try to find one that's like that because it's not that hard. I got Ring of Starless Skies, that's cool, but I don't have the GA on core skills where you want it. I got to re-roll these gloves. Okay, so let's get into the pieces. I got these pieces I need to make the build. Let's put these T-Bolt's Will away because I'm not going to use them for now. So let's start with the gloves. I got to go get my head off my other character, the Harlequin crest where I'm using it now. So I'll go get that after. So chest is good. What I've got now is good for my chest. I probably want to re-roll it so that the all stats catches the masterworking. But these gloves are next. All right, so gloves first. So I need to roll the ranks of twisting blades onto these gloves, and I want to roll it onto the dexterity, which makes this piece like the dexterity. I lose the dexterity, but I don't care. All right, so let's temper the gloves first, and we need to temper damage per dark shroud shadow And lucky hit chance to
I forge
freeze,
more than
which will be
horseshoes
easy.
and nails. What do you need?
Tempering these gloves. Damage per Dark Shroud Shadow. It's a 33% chance per roll. Let's hope we get it on the first shot. Damage per Dark Shroud Shadow on the first roll. Oh, makes life easy. All right, so that's one. And then the other one is a utility, which is going to be for chance to freeze. Which any of these would be good. But I'll take freeze if I get it. Chance to slow. What I really want is a max roll on that. I'm going to roll it one more time. Chance to slow again. I got the exact same thing. Come on, give me a better roll. 26% chance to slow. It gave me 2% better chance to slow. It really wants me to slow things. All right, I'll stay with that for now. All right, so then the next thing we got to do is temper. My pants are good, but I'm going to have to re-temper them. Total arm. I need ranks to second wind and twisting blades returns faster. And these pants have been. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried about these tempers on his pants because I'm not sure if I used a scroll on these pants already or not. And I definitely need to re-roll. I have temp resets yet, but I might have used it on these pants already, and you can only use it one time on a piece of gear. You can't keep using temper resets over and over. You can only use them once. I might be able to re-temper these pants. Let's. All right, we're gonna wreck this character. It won't be good for Dancing Knives anymore after that. After I do this, and that's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, Dan. It doesn't say if you've already used it. No. I wish it did, man. All right, so I want, on my pants, I want ranks to second win in Twisting Blades returns. Ranks to second win. Here they are, under Rogue Persistence. I didn't get it.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
I'll try one more time. I didn't get it. All right, so now I'll find out if I can use the scroll on it. Here's the Scroll of Restoration. And let's go Scroll of Restoration onto the pants. No, I did already use it, so these pants are screwed. Why am I getting an Epic Games notification? Yeah, these pants are screwed. I can't use them. That's a terrible thing because these were good pants. And I don't have any other pants. I'm going to have to find some rogue pants. Gonna have to find some rogue... Wait, I have some... I was going to use these for other things, but... I could potentially use this. Maximum life, dexterity, all resist. Or I could roll armor onto these. Okay, let's sacrifice this pair of Spiritborn pants. I think I can change these into rogue if I well, let's try it.
There is magic in all things.
I'm gonna want Umbrus on these pants, so let's try Umbrus aspect.
Impeccable.
And now I can wear those pants. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna temper the pants.
The magics await your return.
So we dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet. We almost ruined our rogue completely, but we still have pants. We still have pants. All right, let's go pants, and we want ranks of second wind. Nope. I said ranks of second wind. You're not listening to me. There we go. 2 ranks of second wind. Huh. All right, and then we also want on the pants, twisting blades returns faster. Do I think runes in gear are better than gems? I do, because you can access skills from other classes that you could not otherwise access, and that gives you a lot more power. For example, on your Quill Volley Spiritborn, you are not using an ultimate skill, but because you have a rune word that casts the druid's ultimate skill, you get bonus damage in your build because of that, for example. So there's, in almost every case, rune words are better than gems, for sure. Justin Tyler Baker, how are you, man? Thanks for hanging out this Friday morning. Hope you're good. Sipping a cup of coffee. Actually, it's afternoon now. Mary, good morning. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you. You need to study up on that. Yeah, man. The rune words, so if you have a particular build that you're using, certain rune words are going to be more effective for you based on that particular build. So if you let me know what build you're using, I'll give you an idea of what rune words might make the most sense for you. All right, dark. We need twisting blades returns faster. Didn't get it. Dr. Frankenstein, good morning. Twisting blades returns. Didn't get it. Crushing hand jaguar. Okay. Give me a second. Crushing hand. So you want to use POC with K. In other words, the POC with the QUE. POC K. That gives you the Druid's Earthen Bulwark for 3 seconds. So here, again, you're using a skill from outside of your own class, which is amazing, right? You get to do a Druid skill, Earthen Bulwark, which is a defensive skill. In your case, I'm sure because it's granting you barrier, it's going to increase your damage as Crushing Hand. That's probably the point behind that. And then the other rune word that you should use is Zal Ja, XOL on the top side, and Ja, JAH on the bottom side. Those are the two. So I'll go over them one more time. In fact, let me bring it over to the screen so you can see it. POC K in your helmet, and Zal Ja in your weapon. And then in your jewels, you want to use green jewels for dexterity in your chest and in your pants. I hope that helps. Hey, thanks for the follow, Paul Mendoza. We get to play the follower song for you. Thank you for the follow. I love the new followers. I love all of you guys that are hanging out with me, but I especially love new followers as we get towards our goal of hitting 1,000 followers. We're getting closer and closer. So I really appreciate the follows very much. Thank you, guys. No BS, good morning. Save on, how are you? Chad Douglas, thanks for hanging out. Of course, Modest is hanging with me as always. Those are the ones I can see, the viewers I can see right now anyway. But thanks for being with me. Got 2 new followers this morning. That's awesome. And then we're going to continue to work on our masterworking here for these rogue. So we have the pants. We're trying to get The Twisting Blades returns faster. Keeps coming up Heartseeker every single time. Oh my god, dude. That's like 4 straight times it came up Heartseeker. Again, it's Heartseeker. Dude. Invigorating Strike. So I don't... Do I have one more? No, I do not have one more. I have to reset the temper on these pants. And then let's talk to homie. Tempering these pants. Come on, Twisting Blades. There you go. I'm not superstitious about that, Modest, although I'm sure you're right that'll change the RNG cycle that you have going. So I'm sure you're right about that. But I'm usually pretty lucky. I usually get it. What's up, Obsidian? Happy Friday. Hope you're well, man. Thanks for coming to hang out for a little bit. We're just retempering all of our gear and turning into a Twisting Blades rogue right now, doing all the things that entails. All right, so for my main weapon, I need cutthroat attack speed and a chance for Twisting Blades to hit twice. Ah, thanks a lot, Obsidian. Right on, baby. I'm a true rogue at heart as well. Here's the follower song. Thank you for the new follow. I've played every version of Diablo that's ever been out, starting with D1 in 1998, D2 in 2002, D3 in 2012, and D4 in 2023. I'm an old gamer. I've been playing Diablo on the PC since the jump. I love the game, and D3 was a really, really, in my opinion, great game. How do I feel about Dance of Knives as opposed to Strafe Vengeance? So I haven't played Strafe Vengeance, and I haven't played Diablo 3 this season, but I would say that Strafe Vengeance is a lot more fun to play, because you don't have to snapshot your stuff. Oh, in general? Yeah. I like Strafe in D3 because you don't have to load up and snapshot your Dance of Knives. And it allows you to, it's just a much cleaner play style. It allows you to stop and pick things up. It allows you to stop and click on a brazier without having to reload your spin. So, yeah, it's a pain in the neck, dude. And if you're doing Dance of Knives right, you have like 5 things you have to do to preload to preload your snapshot. Your shrouding, your imbuing, your evading. You have to do damage to load up your Ashera stacks. And then you actually have to cast your goop goop drink twice and then start dancing. And if any of that gets interrupted, it ruins your whole cycle. Yes, and that's absolutely true. It's me. Once you do get your spin going, it's very much just using your. I don't know if you play mouse. I play with a mouse, so it's just like mousing all over the screen. Do do do. Do, do, do. Now, if it killed stuff at a higher level, I could get down with that. You play with a controller, probably a lot more fun to play with a controller than with mouse. Condemnation as GA unlucky hit. Okay, thanks. I'll go with one of the ones I've got already, Modest, but I really appreciate the offer and I appreciate you looking, man. Thank you. Johnny Guns, good morning, man. Happy Friday. We're creating. So what I'm doing right now. Obsidian is converting my Dance of Knives rogue into Twisting Blades. If I could speed mid-clear tier pits with just DOK, no buffs. I know, dude. Well, so I'm up to like pit 85 with my Dance of Knives. I got it up to do pit 85, and I could do it in a reasonable amount of time. So I actually need a crossbow with damage over time on it. Not fully buffed. Not fully buffed. I didn't drink. I'm not a big potion guy. I don't make elixirs. I haven't made you can do more with Dance of Knives than I've done with it. You can get up to 105 with Dance of Knives. I've only gone up to about 90. And I've been very dad gamer with my masterworking. I haven't really been hardcore about my masterworking because this season I just don't feel like farming Abducite over and over in the pit or in Undercity. I just don't have the will to keep farming Abducite to masterwork like you're supposed to. So I've been dad gamer doing my masterworking. That's what I refer to. Somebody called it dad gamer stuff. So I thought that was funny. I've started to use it. Didn't play much this season, to be honest. Yeah, so I actually have played quite a few hours. I've got about 300 hours in this season, give or take. Stalker 2 is what you're playing now. How's that? All right, let's keep on keeping on with our masterworking. Fantastic. You like it a lot? Obviously, if you're playing it. What's the game about, Nicholas? What's Stalker 2 about? Season 5 was way better, even if it didn't have dancing. I liked Season 5, and unfortunately, Season 5 was a short season, too. I definitely had a fun time in Season 5, no doubt.
Here.
All right, so we're looking for Dance of Knives to deal double damage. We're looking for Heartseeker, Forceful, blah blah, Rain of Arrows, Shadow Step, Twisting Blades to hit twice. That's what we want. You played Heartseeker in Season 5. I played about 4 different rogue builds in Season 5, dude, because they were all Andariel's based. Puncture Andariels, Heartseeker Andariels, you know. It was a lot of fun. Andariels and Victimize was working so great for rogues. It was a lot of fun to play that combination of skills in Season 5. So if you had an Andariel's Visage, you were doing pretty great as a rogue. Oh, that's okay, Modest. I appreciate you trying to help, man. This is it's a ton of when you respec, it's rough trade, man. And I've already lost a pair of pants in the deal, so all right. So we want Twisting Blades to hit twice. Didn't get it. And we want, for this other one, we want Cutthroat attack speed. Cutthroat attack speed. That's going to be tough to hit, man. I think the biggest FU in Season 6 is that Spiritborn has no downsides whatsoever, and I have to spec rune words just to use DOK. Well, look, Spiritborn in Season 6 was, no matter what happened, Spiritborn was going to be Blizzard's baby. They were going to love it. They were going to cherish it. They were going to make it great, right? So we knew going in that Spiritborn was going to be the favored child this season. Add to that they didn't PTR test Spiritborn. They didn't. Nobody pre-played Spiritborn before the season began. Nobody that plays the game seriously, anyway. Their game testers played it, whoever their game testers are. But Rob2628, Wudijo, Rantarax, that nobody got to play with Spiritborn before the season began. So we didn't know what was going to interact like do crazy damage until those guys got their hands on it. And once those guys got their hands on it, we saw, what Spiritborn could truly do when not truly well play tested. But if you notice, all the other classes are really pretty well balanced across each other because all of those classes were pre-tested in PTR. All the builds, rogues, all the barbs, everything was evened out nicely for Season 5, and Spiritborn just kind of was like thrown like a grenade into the middle of the in the middle of the room. And so, what are you going to do, man? Like, they're trying to get people. People spent a whole bunch of money on this expansion, and they wanted to dominate the content with the brand new class. Fire Blizzard. Well, the decision not to, I understand the decision not to release your brand new class into PTR before the patch is released. I get that. You don't want you don't want video out in the world of your brand new class before it's released. So I get that. Come on, cutthroat attack speed. No, cutthroat attack speed. This is going to be hard to get, dude. It's a 25% roll. Ugh, come on. Cutthroat attack speed. Not getting it. Cutthroat attack speed. I get that, but if that's the game they're going to play, they got to do their own in-house play test. Well, I get it, Obsidian, but here's the problem with that. And we were talking about this yesterday. Here's my question for you. This is a good question. Is it fair to expect the developers of the game to play the game in an as hardcore a manner as the players of the game? I have been laboring under the delusion that it's fair to expect them to play the game as much as I do, or even worse, as much as Rantarax or Wudijo or Rob, any of those guys does. And that's not fair, dude. They can't play the game to that level. They're making the game. Hopefully they're spending most of their time making the game better, not playing it. So it's kind of a catch-22 because you want your game developers to know the game as a hardcore player, but there's no way they can do that. There's no way they can do that. And if you look at the season journey and who that's geared toward and how quickly you can, if any hardcore player can do the season journey within a 5-6 day period and maybe even faster, right? So we were talking, this is exactly what we were talking about yesterday, Blackout, and that's what Modest suggested too, is that they hire Rob, make him sign an NDA, exactly what you said, Obsidian, and then Rob, Raxantarax, so they're all D4 partners, but they need to be hired, exactly right, and let them take apart and put back together all that stuff. Lee Noah, thank you for the follow, man, I really appreciate it. Let's go with the little follower song. Yeah. No, I'm not done. I'm just getting started, Joey. As usual, I'm talking a lot instead of actually doing the work. All right, so I have 4 more tempers on this, and I got to get Twisting Blades to hit twice. I got it. And that's a good roll, too. Okay, sweet. My bow's done, other than enchanting. Next, we'll do the dagger. Dagger's got to have cutthroat attack speed, not liking that. And, again, chance for Twisting Blades to hit twice, so basically same thing. What game am I playing? It's Diablo 4, Lee. And thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that, Lee Noah. This is Diablo 4. And right now, I'm just converting I'm not actually playing the game. I'm converting a character from this one kind of character to another kind. I'm respecking it. So it's kind of a blah, blah time. All right. Let's get this dagger in here. We need the same thing on the dagger. We need cutthroat attack speed, and we need Twisting Blades to hit twice. Didn't get the Twisting Blades. Here's Cutthroat attack speed. This is where things get tricky. Got Cutthroat attack speed on the first roll. That's awesome. So now I can use the rest of my tempers on hitting a good roll for Twisting Blades to hit twice. Blade shift. Twisting Blades. Come on, baby. No. Who uses Invigorating Strike? I don't think I've ever seen that used. It would be nice to see that. Here's a chance for Twisting Blades to hit twice. All right, so the dagger's good. And now we just got to do the ring. Damage per Dark Shroud Shadow. Got it on the first roll, although it's a minimum roll. Maybe I'll come back to that. Damage per Dark Shroud Shadow. And then we also need ranks of Poison Imbue lasting for multiple casts, right? Is that right? Poison Imbue lasts? Yes. Diablo 4 Lee. What's up, Tot FC84, Tottenham fan? Right on. I'm not going to say who I like because you'll leave. All right, so we got Poison Imbue and Dark Damage per Dark Shroud. Right on, dude. All right, so I got all my tempering done on my gear, and my neck is already where I want it. Now I have to do my enchanting. This will be easier, although it will probably take longer. So I learned about British football from a friend of mine who I played. I learned about British football. Oh, right on, man. Well, I learned about Premier League from a friend of mine who was from England. His name was James, and we were playing FIFA on the Xbox, and he taught me. Yes, British football. There's a number of ways to say it. Soccer, right? We say soccer in America, but it's really football. If you're international thinking, Spooby, what's up, Spooby? I was just wondering where the hell you'd been. I was mentioning you the other day. Great to see you, buddy. Glad you're back in the game. Yeah, so I learned about Premier League from a friend of mine, and he taught me about FIFA, and I quickly became an Arsenal fan because it was one of the best teams to use in FIFA, and I wasn't a very good player. So I learned FIFA, and then I learned British Premier League, and then I became an Arsenal fan. Then I learned about Man City and all these other relegation and all the other kind of mechanics that go into Premier League tables. So, and I love how they call it the tables instead of the standings, because I think it's a better word. So, but if you asked me to name 5 Arsenal players right now, I couldn't do it. I'm not like up on it. I'm not like a diehard fan. I'm a very casual football fan. I like to know they're fancier for sure. They're a little fancier. They're a little bit more cautious about how their sport comes across, right? All right, so we got. Okay, so the next thing I got to do is I got to go get my Harlequin crest, and I think it's on my Barbarian. So let me log out, and I'll bring it over. Is this the Harlequin? No, Harlequin crest. Where do I have the Harley? No, because the Barb has Air of Perdition. It's got to be the Harlequin crest. I'm going to have to share with the Spiritborn. Yep, that's where it was. Okay, so we're going to put the Harlequin crest. I'm going to take the gems out. Unsocket my Harlequin crest. And place it in the box for my rogue. It's funny that the word soccer came from Britain. I didn't know that it came from Britain. I think I have Sparks, Nick. If I don't, I certainly have enough Ubers I could salvage for Sparks. Yeah, I hate sharing items too. I would make a new one. I don't know if I have the runes to make a new one. Oh, did I accidentally get on the Barbarian? That's a mistake. I don't know that I have the runes for that. I just make new ones. I hate sharing items. I do too, dude. I do too. You just did a necro today because you're bored. Necros are great. It's probably my least favorite character that I haven't like. I haven't really played a lot of necro, but I like to play necro. Well, let's not delete those. Um. All right, so we get the Harlequin crest. Oh, we got a new follow on Twitter. Thank you, Nano Flips. Appreciate the follow, man. Let's give a quick follower song for the follow. Boot. Did I say yes on? Did I say on Twitter? I meant to say on Twitch. I meant Twitch. New follower on Twitch. By the way, hey, what's up, Swix? How are you? If you didn't know, my name is Dante Benuto. It's over my head, and then also over my head is my gamer tag. So if you ever want to become friends with me in the game and play together, send me a friend invite. I play with my viewers all the time. I like to. I did to do the resolve roll, so I figured I might as well gear it up. I got you. I got you. I got you. So Necromancer and Dancing Knives rely too much on the mechanics to run right. You're absolutely right, dude. Modest, you're absolutely right. And I'll go ahead and say Mighty Throw, Barb, kind of falls into that category too because it's a snapshotted build. Although the what you have to do to get the snapshot right for Barbarian's a lot easier. It's still a snapshot build and it requires all that pre-loading of whatever before you start your Mighty Throw. So Joshua Boatwright, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. J Rock, happy Friday. Thanks for joining. Great to see you guys in the chat. Along with all my viewers, I'm really glad you're all here. Thank you for hanging out with me on this Friday morning while I respec my rogue from Dancing Knives. Oh, a new follow. Thank you, J Rock. You know what we do when we get a new follower? We play the new follower song. So here you go. I just screwed it up, but I don't care. I still made something out of it. Eric Starr, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Just respecking my rogue here in Diablo 4. I had a Dance of Knives rogue that I'm changing into a a Twisting Blades rogue, and all that entails, which is redoing our armor, re-rolling tempers, enchanting. I have to redo my skill tree. I got to redo my Paragon board still. It's just a lot to do, and it's a big deal. It's no small task to respec. So I'm appreciative that I have a bunch of friends here to hang out with me while I'm doing it. Let's see. Damage per combo point spent. Let's take that condemnation for our second weapon. And now I can start to, Ring of Starless Skies. We're going to take, we have critical strike chance. We have lucky hit. Let's take lucky hit chance on for that. You play Barbarian. Trying to get spin to win working. Currently hitting pit 80. Need more friends. Right on. Well, Eric, I play Barbarian in 2. I started with a Whirlwind Hoda Barb. I play mouse keyboard, so it's kind of hard to play Whirlwind Hoda. So I switched. Yes, I'm so looking forward to the armory, dude. You don't need. That should have been in the game from the jump, Nano Flips. Totally. I totally agree with you, man. So, and thanks for saying hi, Nano Flips. I appreciate that, dude. So I play Barbarian too. I switched from Whirlwind Hoda to Mighty Throw because Whirlwind Hoda is just too hard to play exactly right. It requires a very precise motion. It's pretty difficult to do with a mouse keyboard. I think a little bit easier to perform with a controller. Very cool. So definitely hit me up, dude. It's Dante Benuto is my name. It's over my head. And then also my gamer tag for Blizzard, Diablotin number 1357, is right over my head. So go in the game, send me a friend request, and then we'll play together, dude. I'm all about it. All right, so I'm getting scared because we're getting into the real nitty-gritty here where I'm going to start making this character. All right, so there's my head. I'm going to use my existing chest. There's my gloves. There's my pants. I'm going to use my existing boots, but I have to re-roll them. Here's my bow, dagger, other dagger, ring, other ring. Hey, why can't I put that on? What's the problem here? Oh, because it's Spiritborn only? All right, so let me roll something onto it that will make it not Spiritborn only. That ring will have creeping death on it. Creeping death. Now I can use it next to the Ring of Stars. Okay, so that now I have the gear on. Now I have the gear on. Eric Starr. Angry D&D, thank you for joining. What's up, man? I'm following the Rob guide for Whirlwind Barb. Well, no matter what, dude, you're not going to get too much higher than Pit 90 on your Barb this season, I'm sorry to say. Unless you're a Druid main, Nanoflips, working a bit on your Pulverizer at the moment. Right on. I love it. You don't run into too many Druid mains. I played Druid last season. I played Stormslide Druid in Season 5. That was a lot of fun. But it was also kind of meta. It was also kind of the meta build to use, so it was cringy a little bit. It was cringy a little bit that I was playing the Druid because it was cheesy. All right, so what do I want to do here? I want to put holes, add sockets to pants, add sockets to this weapon, and to this ring.
Well done.
All right. Your brother plays Spiritborn, so he just carries you. It's very important to have a Spiritborn friend. It's black and white. We're the same level. So you know what, dude? We've talked about this on this stream a lot of times, but one of my frustrations with this season, Eric, is that the only class that can level its own glyphs up to 100 is Spiritborn. I'm pretty sure the rest of the classes need a boost to get through the 60 to 80, 60 to 90 range because they couldn't get there on their own. Now, there's probably people out there that can prove me wrong. There's probably exceptions to that rule, certain builds within each class that can do it. But it would be an extremely painstaking process to sit there and level your glyphs up one by one, 4 things at a time. So Nanoflips did Pit 85 with his own Lightning Storm build. Right on, dude. You're a builder. You build your own builds. With perfect GA, perfect masterworking, that's the only circumstances under which you might get to 100 with any other class than Spiritborn. That's exactly right, Eric. And because of that, it's like everybody's dependent on the Spiritborn a little bit. And I don't love that. I think that's a flaw with the season a little bit. All right, so now I got to worry about a couple of things. I got to get my gems in the right spots. They're saying green gems everywhere, so let's just take the green gems, unsocket green gems from here and here, and then let's put them in here and here, and then also they want green gems in the chest. So let's talk again, unsocket that, and then resocket these two. Now in pants, they suggest the rune word Tam-Om. Tam-Om. Let me put away all my socketables, and then we'll go get Tam. There's Tam, and there's Ohm. Ohm, Tam. So this is going to give us Barbarian's Warcry. You don't have to unsock it anymore, Mark Peterson. Is that right? Not yet, Joey. I'm still working on all this stuff. I'm figuring it out, though. We're getting there. It's a slow process for a slow poke like me. Just place it over current. Okay, thanks, Mark. We'll do that on the second one. I didn't know you could do that. All right, and then for my bow, they want Pock Lack. Pock Lack. And that's going to give us Challenging Shout from the Barbarian. I like it. So we're getting you're getting two Barbarian. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't have to unsock it. That's so funny. Thanks for telling me that. You learn something new every day, Mark Peterson. And by the way, thanks for being here. LSD, what's up? Joey Badaducci, Mark Peterson, John Guns, thanks for hanging out. Eric Starr, J-Rock, Spooby. Dude, Spooby, how come you're not saying anything? I haven't seen you in like a couple of weeks, dude. What are you up to? Decided to take a break from the game? Jeff Turner, good morning. Happy Friday. Rogue at Pit 119. All classes can do Pit 100, lowest with Druid at 114 and Bar. Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about like the perfect situation, Nano Flips, where a streamer has gotten or bought perfect gear, perfect masterworking, and then, like, yes, you can do that. Absolutely. But for the average player to level their own glyphs, that's not possible. Good morning, Jeff Turner. Thank you, man. Spooby, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I'm still playing it. I'm still finding ways to get interested in it, but it is in a bad place. Leslie Smith, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. Drop me a follow. My name is Dante Benuto. My gamer tag's right over my head. Send me an in-game invite. I play with people all the time. I like to do it. It's fun. So definitely join me. John Guns, anyone excited about Path of Exile 2? Yeah, my friends list is pretty empty too, Spooby. You were enjoying the new anti-venom for about 5 seconds before they patched it. Yeah, I have a huge friends list too, dude, and it's pretty empty. I have to admit, I'm not going to argue with that. All right, so we're going to use white gems in here. So let's get those done. Where am I right now? Thank you. I have to craft a diamond. And now let's take a look at where resistances are. Oh my god, the resistances are horrific. Horrific is what they are. Poison is the only one I have. Because it happens to be on my pants. Right? No, that's all resist. Lord have mercy, I'm in trouble here. I even made a barb figuring they wouldn't fix Elixir like the rest of the bugs, only to find it fixed pretty quick. Yeah, they fixed it the very night of. The very night of, they fixed it. I couldn't believe it. They were quick to fix that. All right, let's see. I've got to work on resistances here, otherwise I'm dead meat, right? And I've only got poison resistance up to 70. I can only get 2 more the way I have it. They're calling for resistance on boots. They're calling for lightning resistance or something on boots. So let's go do that. I'm going to roll Dance of Knives off of here. Can't believe I'm doing this. Actually got to talk to the kid that worked board yesterday. Told him I wasn't very happy. So what happened with that, Jeff? What's up, Rasmage? What's up, Rich? Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. No change. I could go for all resist on it and then pop all resist in those gem slots, but I don't think that's going to work. Let's see what happens here. What does that do for me? 38, and then what is it for each of these? 12, I think. 12, 24, 36, and 38. 36 and 38. I think I can get there, dude. I think I can get there with white gems. I'm going to try it. Ooh. All right, I can make 16 of these things, so it's not that big of a deal.
Mostly.
3. 1, a 2, a 3. Oops, I got to... Can I just drop it in over that? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I didn't have to... Look, there it is, Michael. You fixed me. Spooby's in the game! What's up, Spoobs? All right, so what did that do to resistances? Okay, so we're all covered on resistance. So they told me to do it a different way. I was like, no, I'm doing it my way. So I maxed out resistance my way. I did it my way. Oh, Spooby, trade me. What are you trading me, dude? Oh, thank you, dude. Oh, my God. Spooby's not playing anymore this season, dude. Thank you, Spooby. Spooby is done. Thanks, Spoobs. I really appreciate that, man. That definitely helps me out. Now, how did you do that? I know Spooby from way back, and he's not going to play anymore this season, so he just has given me his stuff he's not going to use. A bunch of his killer runes. Thank you, dude, because I'm probably going to be able to make another Harlequin crest off of that, and I need to make one. I need to make one. Okay, so now we're doing enchanting here for this guy. We're enchanting onto gloves. We're going to enchant twisting blades instead of dexterity. That's going to take a while. You played so much, I'm still the same Paragon as... Yeah, I know, right? I know. All right, so we want twisting blades. We got Flurry. That's nice, but we need twisting blades. Jeff Turner followed the host. Thank you, Jeff. We've got to play the follower song. Can't miss the follower song. What happened to my pick, dude? Oh, well, no pick. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you very much. That means we get to see each other again. You get notified when I go online, all that good stuff. Thanks. That's cool, man. Thank you. All right, so, wow, we got a lot of viewers in Twitch today. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me in Twitch. Maybe some of you are supporting on both Twitch and TikTok. For that, I say, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I appreciate it, but I'm not worthy. All right, so let's go with no change. We're not going to change away until we have what we want, which is Twisting Blades ranks. No change. No change. Let's just make sure Twisting Blades ranks is on here. There it is, 2 to 3 ranks. That's what I want. No change. No change. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I knew this was going to be rough. So I'm not getting frustrated because I knew it was going to be hard to get this. Twisting Blades 3, please. All right, I'm going to try coming back to this and doing a different piece. So for pants, I think we're going to change that life per 5 seconds to dexterity. That'll be easy. Life per 5 seconds. We would need that to be dex. There we go, dex. 121, it's the max roll. Good. Dex, max life, all resist is what we have on pants. For boots, we need dex, movement speed, and I have all resist on boots. Here I need to change damage to damage over time. There we go, damage over time. Also on the dagger, we want damage over time. So I was the oldest man on Diablo until yesterday. Meet a man yesterday, he was 62. I'm 60. Right on, Jeff. I'm 55. Well, welcome to the Older Gamers Network. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, there's a dude who's made Biker who's an older gamer on TikTok. And there's a guy in my clan who's 72. You're going to lose signal. Okay, Modest, have a great trip home. I'm sure you're traveling home. Hope you have a safe trip home, buddy. Talk with you later, bud. Thanks for hanging out, man. All right, so we got the rope. We got to do this dagger. We want damage to be damage over time. Yeah, 72. Believe it or not, playing Diablo 4. And enjoying living their best life playing Diablo 4. Damage over time. I don't think that's a great roll for that, but it's okay. It's what I needed. All right, so for dexterity, attack speed, lucky hit chance, I actually want critical strike chance added to this ring instead of dexterity. So I'm going to take dexterity off and put critical strike chance on. Perfect. First roll. Love it. And then for my neck, we're going for alchemical advantage as opposed to unstable elixirs. That will have to get very lucky to get too. I've seen it before, but it's hard to roll. It's not as important as the gloves. The gloves is direct twisting blades ranks that I absolutely need to have on my gloves. I want alchemical advantage here. I'm not getting it. All right. Let's go back to the gloves because the gloves are crucially important. I need, instead of damage over time, I need to roll ranks of twisting blades on these gloves. Jacob Van Price, how are you, bro? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Great to see you. Hope you're well. Normcore, what's up? How are you, man? We're just trying to roll some Twisting Blades ranks onto these gloves. And doing terribly at it. +3 to barrage. Okay, that's closer. +3 to Twisting Blades is what we want to see. Or 2, but preferably 3. I would take either one. Am I going to try Path of Exile 2? You know, I'm not sure, dude. I kind of want to because I want to hear what all the hype is about and see if it's really as good as everyone says. I've put it some time. I put probably 2 hours into Path of Exile, and it was too much. It was overwhelming. But if I started PoE 2 from the jump, I think I could get it, you know? So, I don't know, man. I'm up in the air about it. I'm up in the air about Path of Exile 2. How about you, Normcore? Is that a definite try for you? Are you definitely going to play Path of Exile 2? How about the rest of you guys? Ras Mage, Chad Douglas, Blackout, J-Rock. Are you guys going to play Path of Exile 2? I'm curious about it because, yeah, I figured you wouldn't be asking if you weren't thinking about it. How about you, Eric? How about you? Are you going to play Path of Exile 2? I know you're pretty deep into the D4. You made a barb. You're not a Spiritborn, Cringeborn. Oh no, he left. He's like, you called me out, I'm leaving. You'll try it, Rich? What about you, Blackout and Chad? Are you guys going to try PoE 2? Ugh. Ugh. Come on, Twisting Blades. There it is. I got it. I got my Twisting Blade gloves, guys. Right on. Okay. Normcore! Thanks for the follow, bro.
Thanks.
New follow. Thank you. Always appreciate the new follows. We've got 7 new followers today. We're getting towards the goal that we have of hitting 1,000 so we can make partner with TikTok. And who knows where that will lead. That could be fun. So now I have a Twisting Blades Rogue, dude. I have to redo my skill tree and my Paragon board, but I've got all the gear in place for my Twisting Blades Rogue. And I have almost 1,000 armor, and I have all my resistances maxed. I have the right rune words. Let's do our, let's get, okay, I want to try some more alchemical advantage here. What are you going to do when it gets banned? When what gets banned? This app? Oh, when TikTok gets banned? Well, I don't know that it's going to get banned, dude. But if it did get banned, I would probably focus my efforts on Twitch. And maybe there's this other thing called, what is it, Trovo? There's another video gamer app that you can stream to called Trovo that I would think about doing, I guess. But I guess Twitch, I would try to drive people to Twitch more often than not. Or it could be YouTube. Maybe I would go with YouTube because I haven't put any effort into YouTube, and I could probably make a few YouTube videos and pump my channel a bit and get some more viewers through YouTube. I haven't really tried that very much. What's up, KY? J-Rock, thanks for hanging out. Rasmage, thanks for hanging out. Blackout, what's up, dude? And Chad Douglas, always hanging out, dude. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I think if this app went down, I would go to Twitch and YouTube and try to focus my efforts there. I hope it doesn't go down, though. I hope you're wrong about that, Rich. I hope it doesn't go down, because I spend a lot of time doom scrolling. +2 to exploit. That's probably better than +2 to unstable elixirs. Probably. But I really want alchemical advantage on here. No, nothing so far. Alchemical advantage is what we're after. I've seen it before. Trap mastery again. There's just so many choices for necklace, dude. It's very hard to come up with alchemical advantage. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere with this, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. But what I do want to do is, hey, 317 Mondo, what's up, dude? How are you? Happy Friday. What I do want to do is do my masterworking and see where that gets me. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's not perfect, but it's good. Okay, so there's a couple things I can't break down. This sword I'm okay with. This I'm okay with. The pants I'm okay with. Because I destroyed them. Alright, so we're going to break a few things down. We're going to keep these. I'm going to keep this ring. I'm going to keep this can jar. I'm going to get rid of the ring. I'm going to keep the cowl. Right? I got to keep those pieces. What about this ring? I don't need to keep this ring. I don't need to keep this. The only things I want to keep are Fists of Fate, just in case I go back to something that needs it. The can jar, because it's great. And the cowl of Nameless, because it's great. Okay, so I'll keep those 3 pieces. Junk the rest. Ooh. I really can't. There's no going back now. There is no going back to being a Dance of Knives rogue now. Really. We are fully committed to Cyanide. Good morning. What's up, dude? Or good afternoon. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back. So we're fully committed to the change at this point. There's no going back. I got to masterwork my gear now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces that need full masterworking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need the ranks on Twisting Blades.
More there than I thought.
Nope. Nope. Let's try a different blacksmith. Let's go to, I don't know, hell. Let's go to Curious Bazaar. I don't think I've ever tried blacksmithing there before. Oh, there's my pick, duh. I left it in a non-visible place. Alright, let's go to the blacksmith. And we're masterworking our gloves. We've got to reset them.
Sturdy and balanced.
Twisting
Damn
blades.
fine piece.
Alright, let's keep hitting on that. Missed it. Critical strike chance. We're a little crippled there. Little crippled there. Okay. Here we want it on second wind, and Twisting Blades returns faster.
My glory days aren't over yet.
Twisting Blades returns faster. Twisting Blades returns faster. Got it.
Sturdy and balanced.
Hit it again.
Damn
Oh, we just missed it. All right, we didn't need the elements, but that's cool. All right, these are done. Here we want chance for Twisting Blades to hit twice. Nope. Got it. Same thing. Missed it by 1.
My demons are quiet here.
And missed it again by 1. That'll be where my dex comes from, I guess. Condemnation we can just do straight up.
My glory days aren't over yet.
Basic attack speed would have been great. Oh, we pounded on dexterity. Sweet. Should have had basic attack speed. On this we want cutthroat attack speed. Chance for Twisting Blades to hit twice. 77. And 25.4. Okay, that's why they're saying they want it on cutthroat attack speed here.
My glory days aren't over yet.
Alright, that actually works good because I didn't get a great roll here. Okay. And then we'll go with the Starless Skies ring. We really want the Masterworks on core skills. Reset it.
Sturdy and balanced. Damn
Lucky hit
fine
chance,
piece.
missed. Reset it. Try one more time. Core skills, that's where we want it. Lucky hit chance, no. Lucky hit chance, not really. What's up, Snake? How are you? And then let's do this last piece. I don't think we can do it all the way up.
Damn fine piece.
Yep, I'm going to be 1 short. And on this ring they had attack speed, and I'm getting lucky hit chance out the yang. So there you go. All right, let's try some pit. Let's see what we can do in the pit. Oh no, duh. We have a lot more work to do yet. Let's go to the pit, and I have a guarantee that I'm going to need to level up some different glyphs with this for sure. Let's just take a look and see if, no, it's the same Paragon board from above, and this, I'll use this fundamental puncture, and we're going to get a scroll, because it'll be a lot easier to just use a scroll. Let me put these opals. Wait a minute, what the hell? Let's see. Okay. Put these back. And then we got a whole skill tree to work out. All right, so we're going to start with fundamental puncture. Advanced twisting blades. We are also going to take siphoning strikes and sturdy. Okay, then we're going to take methodical shadow step with 1. Methodical. We're going to take disciplined dash with 1. And we're also going to take 3 of 3 rugged and 3 of 3 unstable elixirs. Rugged. Here's unstable elixirs. And there's rugged. And that's it from here. That is all. Then we're going to go with 5 of 5 countering Dark Shroud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With countering. We're also going to go 3 of 3 Malice and Exploit. Okay. Then we're going to go blended poison imbuement with 5 ranks. Three of 3 fidget finesse. 3 of 3 alchemical advantage. 3 of 3 deadly venom. And just 1 of 3 in debilitating toxins. 5 of 5 into prime death trap. 3 of 3 into innervation and second wind. Where's innervation? And then our ultimate, or our passive, is alchemical admixture. Okay. Now, what we want in our skill bar is going to be completely different. Completely and totally different. We have puncture in our main slot. We have twisting blades in our off slot. We have poison imbuement in our 4th slot. Shadow step and dash. And I'm going to put poison trap or death trap in my 3rd slot. Okay. Now it's Paragon boards time. Paragon boards. Ever think of giving BO6 zombies a shot? So Spooby, I don't have Call of Duty. I've never, if I was going to go with any kind of a shooter, I would go back to Fortnite. And I actually started making a couple of little strides into playing Fortnite. I played a Team Rumble round yesterday. So I played the game for about 15 minutes yesterday. No problem, smooth. I got killed a lot. I got my ass handed to me. Let's put it that way. But I played the game and I had fun doing it. Like I did get all adrenaline pumped, like I always do. But if I was gonna play a shooter like that, I would. It's on Game Pass and it's against PvE. So well, Fortnite has a PvE version with zombies called Save the World. The whole entire game is basically that all the time. But and I've seen Jules play Battle Call of Duty BO6, and it looks fun. Don't get me wrong; it looks like a lot of fun. Absolutely not the same thing. No, no, it's absolutely not the same thing. Because in Save the World, you have missions and stuff while zombies are coming at you, and they don't come at you constantly the way they do in BO6. It's not the same, I admit. Okay, so we're going to use Subo and Rehair. Let's go up to Damo Baklak. We got that. Okay, so for starter board, we're going to use Bane. Starter board's always easy. Start as Bane, which I don't have leveled, of course, at all. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm going to have to start from scratch with this dude. Poisoning damage effects have a 50% chance to deal double the amount of damage over the duration. For every 5 strength, you deal extra poison damage. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do is load up on strength around this node. We want both of these. We want that. We want strength around this node, which that'll come into play later. Damage to elites doesn't hurt. We want to come down here and grab these as well. I don't need resistance. I'll take the life, but I don't need resistance. I'm full on it, so I can save those points. Okay, so we go up now. And in board 2, Eldritch Bounty. With efficacy. Eldritch Bounty. I've got to rotate the board. That looks right to me. Yep. And then we want efficacy in this slot here. Looks like that's as far over as they went. Efficacy. Another one that is at a 0. I've got my work cut out for me with this character. Let's see. It's not out of the question that I would try Call of Duty. Since it's if I can get it for free. But here's the thing. Well, I would play it on PC. I would play it on mouse keyboard, but I would play it on Xbox. I wonder if you can configure your shit so you can use a keyboard with it if you play it through. So Spooby, let me ask you this. Let's say I was to play BO6 through Xbox, right? But I cast it to my PC. And then I have the ability to use mouse keyboard when I play the game. Can I set up the custom controls for PC? Like a mouse keyboard setup? That'd be cool. I would totally do that. All right, we're going in a couple of different directions here. We want to go up and take that node. Well, let's go first and get... Interesting. I didn't go about it the right way. Interesting. I should have went this way. And they take everything around here. I don't need resistance. Damage reduction I'll take.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Yeah, I'll take 7.5% damage reduction off the board. No question. Plus an additional 5. That's pretty great. Yeah, I'll take that, no problem. Okay, so, and then we go off the board here. And then the next board is exploit weakness with control. Exploit weakness. And it's like that. And control. I do have control leveled up, thank God. So that's one that I have. And then let's get in here and it goes to here. It goes right on down to here. Okay, and then we want off of here to go there, 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 there. All right, we're going to go off to the down here when we're ready to go for the next board, but for now we're just going to keep going. Vulnerable damage, lucky hit chance. Yeah, I'll take that. Damage reduction from vulnerable enemies plus armor. Good, that's good. There's exploit weakness. And that's all we're taking here. Next, we're going for cheap shot with tracker. Cheap shot. Cheap shot with tracker. I got to rotate the board here. Let's attach. We're going for a straight down. As far as we can go. Tracker. I don't think I've used tracker at any point. Do. That'll make more sense later on. Then we also go straight across to tier. Even more armor and damage reduction from elites. And we take this as well. I can take one of those gems out and do something else with it if I want to. I have enough resistance that I could take one of those gems out. It wouldn't hurt me. Okay, and then the last board 5 comes from going off to the right of the third board for exploit weakness. No witnesses, versatility. No witnesses. Attach. And then we're going to go... Huh. And then we want to go here, here, down. And this is versatility, which we have 94, not bad. Okay, so that's basic board work done. Now I have 65 other points to play with here that I can do whatever I want with. We need more strength around this node. Meaning I have to grow this. All right, well, let's start running some pits here and see how this operates. Now I'm just going to go for a basic 65 here. I'm fully masterworked. There's not a way to stream it to your PC? Oh, okay, Spooby. Yeah, download it through PC Game Pass. I can do that. I know I can stream it to my PC through Xbox. I've done that before. The question that I had is, if I do that, is there... Whoa. Well, I'm able to stay alive in here. Not exactly tearing shit down, but that's because there's a defender in here that I can't seem to get rid of. There we go. Shit's not really dying. There we go. Oh, I know what. Dipshit. I didn't enchant. I didn't do my aspects. Der, her, der, her, der. There's always something missing.
There is magic in all things.
All right, let's
Let
go
me
do
show you.
aspects correctly. Gloves are cold clip. You can't be serious. I don't have the cold clip aspect. What planet are we on? That's really important to this build. All right. Umbruous I have on already. Oh, God. Boots are supposed to be noxious ice. How the hell do I not have the cold clip aspect after all this time? That's insane to me. Warcaster of Elements. Blade Dancers. Hence why we weren't doing any damage. On the ring, we have Creep and Death, and we already have it. And then on the neck, we have Stolen Vigor. And instead, we need Corruption.
Sublime.
And let me just make sure I don't have Cold Clip. There's gotta be Cold Clip. Nope, I don't have it. I cannot believe I don't have the Cold Clip aspect, dude. What am I going to do here? Well, let's try again this way. Well, first thing I'm going to do is let's go to the den. And let's see if we can pull a Cold Clip out of one of these freaking... I can't even believe I haven't seen Cold Clip ever. I've been playing the game for months. Well, weeks.
I will say this.
All right, let's see.
It is never dull with you here, Variana.
Umbrus, Star Shards, Encircling Blades. Masterwork and Cash will always take those. Corruption, Audacity, Augment Cash, Defensive, Salvage Material. Okay, great. Restock. Defensive. Augment. I don't see Cold Clip. I don't see it. Why can't I open that? Oh, duh. Cold Clip, Cold Clip, Cold Clip. Anywhere? Nope. Okay, so we're going to delete all this. And then I'm going to look at where I can gamble at the best. What's the best way to gamble for a Cold Clip aspect? Rogue. Cold Clip. One-handed weapons is the best thing to gamble. All right, so let me make sure. What do I have for mercenaries? Subo and Variana. I think I want Subo and Rahair. While we're here, I might as well take care of that. Subo. Oh, and I got to switch to combo points too. Thank you for not letting me forget that. We have Subo. We got to get Rahair.
Strength in numbers.
And what do we want doing with him? do. Okay, and then Subo, we want a different setup, slightly different setup. So instead of share a drink, we want damage over time. Buff. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What do we have for him on rapport? Nothing. What do we have for him on rapport? 1. Close. Let's go gamble for cold clip aspect. All right, there's the Master of Curiosities. And we want a one-hand. What did it say? One-hand what on? One-hand weapons. Doesn't matter.
Not bad. That's just my. Now that is sure
I
to
need
get
cold
some
clip.
compliments. I do stars above. What is that? Well, it's wear it proudly, dear. You won't find. Not bad. My. Now that is sure to get some Oh, such a shame. Try again. Absolutely extraordinary.
Ooh.
Now that just well, it's decent, isn't it? Wear it proudly, dear. Well, now that just stars. You won't find another one of. Fortune
It's a
has
condemnation.
chosen you and you alone, Wanderer.
Not a great roll.
Not bad. Absolutely. I do so love. Fortune has chosen you
Blade
and you
Dancers.
alone. Well, it's decent. Oh, such a stars above. What is that?
Well, I'll save the condemnation, but
You look like you've seen
I didn't
that.
get lucky on cold clip.
Stick to the trees and keep safe.
I have to get lucky with it. That's the only way I'm going to get it, I guess. Sucks. All right, so we need cold clip aspect for gloves. For now, it's got some bullshit that's not very helpful to me. All right, but I'm now think I'm ready to do a pit. Let's go to Karagar.
Let's go.
And let's do the pit at level 65. Should wipe the pit at level 65 with this build. Certainly, yeah, much better. Defender. So with Twisting Blades returning to me faster and hitting double damage, I should be getting a lot more poison damage out of this. It is pieced together, so I'm not going to say this is like perfect by any means, and I'm missing an aspect. The cold clip aspect is not going to make the difference between life and death here. I do think I need chance to freeze on my boots instead of chance to slow, or pants, or whatever that is. I need chance to freeze. So we'll be able to do this. We're not flying through it. But not bad with a piece together build. I think I hit 1 billion there. I think I just hit 1 billion damage. It was an overpower crit. But it was a big one. Hey, there's 1.6 billion. This definitely has some possibilities. Yeah, when the death trap pops, I do a lot more damage against everything when it's in death trap. Let's grab another big group together. Oh, this is terrible. I need a Spirit Born to help me with this, dude. I don't want to go through this. It's just going to take forever, dude. It's not that it can't be done, it can. It's just going to take forever. Down goes Fraser. That's when you can tell the build is working right. Yeah, quick work of those. It's too frustrating to place. Yeah, I mean, it's I can see that this build has promise, but I need to get my glyphs up, and it's just going to take too long to get my own glyphs up. Is this going to be a lousy bosser? It is going to be a lousy bosser. It's an awful bad bosser, dude. Oh, I got stacks on both of these. Don't even play with me, dude. Took another stack. Still not even halfway dead. Just not hitting for the big damage. Come on. Get out of his way. Get out of his way. No, you're not sucking me into the middle. I got it. I got it. Yay!
I think that's it.
All right, so we got several. We're not even. All right, well, at least I got that one to 15 on the first roll. Yeah, Rich, I think I'll take some help if you want to jump in if you feel like it. What's up, Rodakowski? How are you, man? I'm working on a new rogue build. I'm working on my new Twisting Blades build. It took me literally 2 hours to build it. So I'm just now starting to play with it and see what it's weak at and strong at and all that. So I'm not running on my Spiritborn right now, but I'll definitely take you like a little bit later. I just trying to get this Twisting Blades rogue running. I need a cold clip aspect. I'm shocked that I've never seen cold clip on my rogue. Let's see if Hoochie Daddy send me a friend request. We got it. So that's the only thing that's wrong. Cold clip hands. And this really, should be funny because cold clip was my first max aspect on Spiritborn. Yeah, great. Thanks for rubbing it in. I've played so many hours, dude. I can't believe I haven't seen cold clip come up in all of this time. All right, Rich. I'll try you again. Oh, he went out to character select. I heard it's getting a huge buff. So it's been getting buffed, dude. Twisting Blades has been getting buffed almost ever since they nerfed it in Season 3. And it's never gotten back to where it was, although it's gotten better. I level with it every season, but it just never has been a strong end game build ever since they nerfed it. And now that it's not so damaged, there's a chance for it to actually do something. I want to say hi to some people. What's up, Peace? What's up, Spoobster? Phil, Joey Badaducci, Blackout, Rasmage, and Rich. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. And Rodakowski, of course, and Twitch. Yeah, it got nerfed into oblivion, dude. And it's still a very good leveling build. It's just not gonna, tilt the scales for you. I think he's easily ripping through 100s. Okay. Rich is easily ripping through 100s, I'm sure. Oh, did I take those opals out of my pocket? I'll have to just grab another one. Nope, I didn't. I'll have to eat one. Everything is leveling to... Oh. I looked down for a split second, dude. That's right, Spooby. Why are you... I think I picked a pit that's too high. Did I pick a pit that's too high, Rich? Rodakowski, yeah, let's figure out if he can even rip through these first, because I think I set him up for failure. Should be way out ahead of the timer. I'm having fun at source. I mean, my damage is getting better and better. Yeah, dude, it's like you progress pretty well until you get up to pit 90, like Spoobster says, and then everything flattens out. You hit a wall. And it kind of blows, because that means the characters can't really level their own glyphs, mostly. My gear's almost broken, too. I struggle big time in finding GA boots with attack reduced evade time. Yeah. Finding any GA items is difficult this season, dude. It's going to get easier next season, so hang on. Don't give up yet. But yeah, the GA drops have been very, very minimal this season. Once I get those boots and craft Shaco, I can teleport around like with Enigma and D2. Yep. legit spam teleport on space click. Right on, man. Source is fun. They have a lot of neat little gimmicky things about them that make them fun to play. Certainly more so than I think Necromancer. I find Source more fun than Necromancer. The problem I have is Caps. You're literally limiting damage output. Yes. You can only complete 70% of pit levels in the game because of it. Yep. The Caps. What's your highest pit solo? You're stuck 85 with Dance of Knives. So I've done a 95 on my Barbarian. And with my Spiritborn, I've done up to 125. With my 85, so with Dance of Knives, I did a 90 last night. But I'm tired of Dance of Knives, dude. So I switched from Dance of Knives to Twisting Blades just now. I literally spent the last 2 hours respecking from Dance of Knives to Twisting Blades in hopes that I might be able to squeeze a few more pit levels out of my rogue. And I will tell you, I went backwards first before I'm going forwards. It's for sure. For sure. So it's going to take some work to get this guy going. Rich, I'm sorry I bit off more than you could chew, dude. Twist is not, well, so according to the current, let's grab this and I'll show you what I mean. So if you look at the current endgame and pit push balls, endgame and push, can I speak? Endgame and pit push builds tier list. Mighty Throw Barbarian is on the S tier. Twisting Blades Rogue is on the S tier now, along with Rapid Fire and Rain of Arrows. And Dance of Knives Rogue has fallen to low A tier. So according to the statistics, according to the pros, Twisting Blades theoretically should be better with equal gear at this point. It's not. At least I am finding so far. I don't have equal gear and I don't have my glyphs leveled up yet. So it's hard to tell. But so far, I don't think it's better. You've tried Necro. I don't know what it's about Necro, but I couldn't get into him at all. Me either, Rodakowski. I never got into Necro. I've tried Necro D2, D3, D4, and it's fine. I mean, it's whatever. Whatever reason, I'm not enjoying this class for whatever reason. Hard to tell why. I think, for me, I know why. I do feel like Melee Rogue will always struggle in higher pits since it's melee and it's not as tanky as Druid or Barb. It can be. So for Necromancer, my feeling is I don't love it because the minions are usually it's usually not the actual character who's doing the damage. They're usually it's either minions or it's some skill like Bone Spirit or, blowing up corpses. It's not like me hacking at stuff with a sword. That's why Necromancer doesn't do it for me. And they don't really feel like a true caster. Like a sorcerer feels like a true caster, like I'm casting spells. With a Necromancer, I don't get that same feeling at all. It just feels weird. Yes, Obsidian saying same. So Melee Rogue is not as tanky as Druid or Barb, but I wouldn't say that because Rogues have Shroud. This is an extremely good defensive skill, dude. Shroud of Knives, a Shroud of Dark Shroud, I should say. Really good skill, dude. I don't know why I'm going in there. I'm not going to be able to kill this boss. Ooh, I didn't mean to jump in here. That was an accident, but okay. As long as I don't get hit by anything, I'll just have to keep an eye out. Let's keep this fight away from me. Yay, there it goes. One, 6, 11, 16. Oh yeah, because I died right in the beginning. Please give me a cold clip aspect. Please, 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 and thank you. Maybe on that dagger. Bursting Venoms, Infiltrators, Volatile Shadows. Anything but what I need. Best player, what's up, man? Corey Campbell, good morning. Spoobster Phil. Peace. What's up, Peace? Guess I'll just speed farm Helltides and dungeons because what's left? CL Sorcerer is not even placed under B tier. No, it's not. It's not having a good season. No new aspects. You choose this. You choose it, Rich. How high up you want to go. You can start it, dude. I want you to be able to fly through it. How do I have 10k life? Well, all my stuff's masterworked all the way up. Is your stuff masterworked all the way up, dude? That might be why. Keep me safe, Rich. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Not a single 12 of 12, most are 8 of 12. Well, that's not bad. I find it a bit boring to do Nightmare Dungeons and Hordes alone. Yeah, they're not. They're not fun to do alone. Yeah, so Rhoda, I was going to invite you in here, but I don't think Rich can carry 2 quickly. So I'd have to get on my Spiritborn and carry you. Yeah, Undercity's pretty cool, and you can run through it pretty quickly. I thought Rich would be able to clear pit 100s in like, 3 minutes or so. That's asking a lot. Oh, well, it's Friday. Let me think about what's. Oh, I got my new work laptop. Got my new work laptop. It's a 15-inch Dell. And I'm going to load it up later and get it ready for work. I start work a week from Monday. I can't believe how excited I am to start working. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I haven't worked in 2 years, so I guess it's maybe like I'm so used to. I got so used to having structure and work in my life that it feels a little weird without it. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to working. As weird as that sounds. And I thought I would not be excited about this, but I really am. I really am. Spooby's saying that the reason that Necromancer sucks is no movement, and I agree that also sucks about Necromancers. They're slow. This game was meant to be played pretty quick. Honestly, I would like it if they gave everything in the game a 5% speed buff, like across the board, everything went 5% faster. You run 5% faster, mobs move 5% faster. Like, if everything went 5% faster in this game, I would be psyched about this game a little bit more. It just moves a little too slow for me, you know? Like, compare D4 to D3, it's not even close. D3 flies. You fly through D3. This game's, like, monotonous and slow compared to D3. Joey, what's up, man? Welcome back. Yeah, it's taking like 5 minutes per run. It's not really efficient. It's just good feeling that we are feeling needed. Somebody wants us to do some job for them. Yeah. Like I have some value in the world when I can generate income that I don't otherwise have. I want to have value. I want to support my spouse. I want to have value. I want to feed my family. Definitely feels better to be able to feed my family. But it's not just about that. I mean, it's cool I'll have money coming in. That's definitely cool. But it's about having something valuable to do, too. Oh, no. Sorry about that, Rich. That's my fault. I'm afraid if I go in there, I'll die. Israel Torres, good morning. Good afternoon. All right, another 1 to 6 to 11 to 16 to 20. Cool. Thank you so much, Rich. This is awesome. I got a lot of glyph XP from those 2 runs. Come on, give me a cold clip for crying out loud. Give me the cold clip aspect, please. Nope. No love. Tier 90 works. It's just as good. Tier 90.
Yeah. That's a little chord progression that I'm working with. It's common. D minor, A minor, E, and C. But with some weird different chord formations. Weird and different chord formations can make a song more interesting. Go, Benji. He didn't want to go outside. Strange doggy. Strange doggy. I love my dog very much. His name is Benji. He's a 92-pound, half German Shepherd, half American Bully. He's a big black doggy, and we love him to death. Right, Benny? So most of the morning has been spent gearing my guy, just reworking the gear. In some cases, reworking gear. In other cases, just getting new pieces entirely. I had to get all new pants. I had to get all new boots. Gloves were new. I really wish I got my ranks on twisting blades here. And, yeah. Spent most of the morning just working the character up. Oh, max roll of creeping death. Pretty high roll of blade dancers. That's not bad. Elements isn't bad. Not bad for noxious ice. They're not all max. They're not even close to max, but they're all fairly close. And then cold clip. I don't even have cold clip on my son of a gun. Son of a gun. Tear 90. What you gonna do in here? Tear 90. World boss spawning soon. Wow, that was quick. Alright, so now I know at least. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Oh! I gotta come back in here and get my loots. Edson, how are you? I guess it all went to the box, huh? I guess it all went to the box. You're doing some Undercities since you got this thing to boost your loot? Yeah, it all went to the box. Alright, let's have a look here. Not a good ring. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I gotta repair. Repair my stuff. There you go. I'm ready. Right on. So, I'm doing some Undercity since I got this thing to boost your loot. Yeah, the tributes. The tributes are awesome for loot. Tributes are awesome for whatever you're using them for. Actually, Undercity is good for farming. If you're still farming loot, if you're farming Abducite, if you, no matter what you're farming, it's not bad at all. Farming boss materials. Sobo Red at work. What's up? How are you, man? Sobo Red. So bored at work. Sobo Red at work. Bo Red. That's how I say bored. I say Bo Red. Starting to get a little bit of a headache. I might have to call after this one, Rich. I need to eat something and maybe take a nap like you after this one. It's been 2 hours. I've reworked my rogue. He doesn't feel right, dude. He feels all messed up and stuff. Let's have a look at the trees now, at least. All right. 5x poison damage. I need to get Bane up quickly. Efficacy. Control. Alright, so now I can start working on some of this stuff. We're hitting strength now here. Okay, and then here we have rare node boosts. And no percentage, so doesn't matter to crank that up at all. This one, for every 5, you deal increased damage to crowds controlled, so we want to pump intel around this node. Yeah, I'll take damage to elites and intelligence. Oh yeah, I can't undo things in here. I can only do them. Intel. There's an intel. There's an intel. Alright, then we got magic nodes. We don't need to do anything here. So we're just boosting all these magic nodes. Alright. Well, hey, don't start it up and then you can't do it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, let's go back. Beastfall boots, don't need them, but don't see them that often either. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here for the morning. We did a lot of work today, dude. A lot of work on this rogue. And it's far from finished. We got a lot more work to do on it.
More than horseshoes and nails. What you need?
No cold clip aspect.
You ask.
Okay. So I want to say thank you to everybody today, especially Rich for the carries. Thanks to Rodakowski for hanging out. Ras Mage, Blackout, of course. We had Joey as usual and a whole bunch of new followers today. Just want to say thank you to everybody before we split. Have a great rest of your Friday. Maybe we'll see you tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow for sure. And in the meantime, peace and good drops.